I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Idaho, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
It doesn't matter how you... It's about whatever makes you say to yourself, I am great.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2024 Idaho State Football Tournament. We're here live in Cottonwood at Prairie High School. It's cold, it's windy, but it's going to be a fun game. I'm Paul Kingsbury alongside Colin Ray, a high school senior here at Prairie. Didn't wear a hat. You might be regretting that later on.
I'm regretting not wearing a hat. It's really cold today.
You're regretting it now? You know, when I was down on the field talking to coaches and I looked up and there were 5 people in the stands and I'm like, where the heck are they? Then I remembered they're all in their cars spread out alongside here on the sidelines, which is a pretty cool thing. You guys do it. Oakley does it. There's a few other 8-man schools that just line the field with cars. I think it's great. Well, this is the first round of the playoffs, and taking a look at brackets, you can see them on IdahoSports.com. After this opening round, they're going to be shuffled. They're going to be reseeded and put on the bracket by seed of who won. Butte County, Rimrock is already through because they are the lowest seed possible, so we already put them over there. And Logos, district champions, so they are having a bye this week and awaiting next week, probably Sunday-ish, to see who they're going to play next week. our officials for tonight's ball game. Got a 5-man officiating crew. The referee, Dan Marsh. The umpire, Darren Hartwig. The linesman, Richard Bearlocker. Sorry about that, Richard. Line judge, Dylan Canaday. And back judge, Darren Mangum. I think I have seen all of these guys officiate at one point or another over the years. Now, head coach of the Prairie Pirates, Ryan Hasselstrom, told me the wind is supposed to die down. Hopefully it's before the end of the game. Hopefully before the end of the game. Now, I was at Butte County in Arco last weekend to watch what was the conference championship between Grace and Butte County. It's a 2-team conference. One time they play, that decides the conference championship. Butte County won that one. So Grace had to play in this opening round, made the drive up here to Cottonwood. Good drive, made it today. Came in hot about an hour and a half ago. Got everything set up and going. I thank Travis Mader, the AD here at Prairie, for getting us all set up, ready to go. Do want to thank the businesses making all of our broadcasts possible, as well as our state tournament coverage. That's Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal, Idaho's College Savings Program, Valleywide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, Dip Fusion, helmet reconditioning, and the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. We'll be hearing and seeing more about all of them as we go along. The wind is blowing pretty hard. There's a tarp covering us, and it's whipping around pretty good. As long as it doesn't carry us off.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. So we are going to start things off with the national anthem. All right, now we'll bring the captains out to the middle and have our coin toss. After the starting lineups, let's go through those. Should have enough light tonight. First up for the visitors, Grace Grizzlies. Number 1, Cade Kimball. Number 2, Ty Stoddard. 4, Braden Kimball. Number 5, Gavin Draper. 6, Derek Hill. 7, Brett Hobbs. 8, CJ Newby. 9, Bryant Moses. 10, Brian Jensen. 11, Carter Kimball. 12, Cooper Anderson. 13, Caleb Balchevsky. 15, Chase Smith. 17, Cole Bartlemay. 19, Dylan Wood. 21, Trevor Matthews. 22, Parker Yost. 23, Luke Moss. 25, Colin Draper. 27, Carter Meekum. 41, Bodie Smith. 43, Wilson Robbins. 47, Logan Packer. 50, Carson Welch. 52, Carson Reeves. 56, Landon Moss. 62, Case Williams. Number 75, Axel Hubbard. 77, Gage Brower. Number 80, Colton Williams. Number 83, Jonah Wilkerson. And number 85, Mac Jorgensen. Head coach James Newby, assisted by James Kimball and Travis Drapel. So the AD there. So there's the full roster for Grace. We like to do the full roster during the playoffs. Get everybody some love. Now for the Prairie Pirates, number 1, Lane Mader. 2, Levi Gehring. Number 3, Dylan Uhlencott. Number 4, Ashton Martin. Number 5, Phil Schwartz. 7, Levi McElroy. Number 10, Chris Schumacher. 11, Briggs Rambo. 12, Matt Wemhoff. But Wemhoff won't be playing tonight, correct?
He's out with a concussion.
Out with a concussion after last week. That's a big loss for the Pirates tonight. Number 3, Max Rader. 15, Zach Schumacher. Number 20, Oliver Kaufman Van Houten. Do we have to, every time he makes a play, is there a short and condensed version of that?
Just Oliver.
Okay, Oliver works. Trajan Elvin. 12, Cade Quintal. Did I nail that one?
Yeah.
All right. Malachi Graham Pyle. 42, Carter Shears. And 56, Peter Ray Mackle. Okay, if I say anything wrong, you're a Prairie guy.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'll keep you posted.
Well, thank you for joining us here on IdahoSports.com. As you can see the team captains coming out to the middle. The wind is coming right to our faces, so that's heading what, west, southwest? This field's set up a bit of an angle. Now we do have KORT Court radio station next to us, broadcasting on the radio here on the Palouse. Hear them in the background. I do want to thank some of our local advertisers here making this webcast possible. From Grace, Helena Agri Enterprises, markets and sells seed and seed treatments, fertilizer and application services, crop protectants, financial services, and precision ag services. Helena's theme of people, products, knowledge reinforces the company's commitment to helping customers succeed through knowledgeable and dedicated people, useful and unique products, and the latest proven technologies. With a location in Grace, Helena Agri Enterprises is proud to support Grace High School. Go Grizzlies! So, looks like Grace won the toss. They're deferring, and they'll be kicking off to Prairie. Prairie will be moving left to right, and Grace right to left. If I turn backwards, you don't hear the wind. Downside of that is I can't see the field. We'll figure that out. Yeah, I'm just going to listen to you, and I'm just going to repeat what you say. Yeah. All right, get ready to take the field. All right. Well, we might take a ride. So again, Prairie on the left, set to receive.
Well, that's the Idaho County toughness. You see
Looks like Gehring and Uhlencott. If I see that 3 back there.
How tough they are.
Again, this wind is coming straight towards us. So if you're Grace, that's going to be right to left. 30 miles an hour, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Gusts a little bit more. But Hasselstrom promised me it'd die down, so I trust him. He wouldn't lie. Set to kick for the Grizzlies, number 41. That's Bodie Smith, 6-foot junior. Yeah, so they might have to have somebody put a finger on that. So Brett Hobbs will play Lucy to Bodie's Charlie Brown. And away we go. Little onside kick. To the right side, it's loose. Let's see who gets it. kicked back. It looks like Prairie is going to get it. They're going to start off in pretty good field position at their own 46-yard line on the first possession of the game. 4 seconds ticked off the clock, and here we go. Start of the 2024 playoffs are underway. Here, Heavens.
It sent the ball back another 5 yards. Luckily, Ashton Mark landed on it. And I mean, one of the keys to the game for Grace was that special teams, and that's one way to start it off. I mean, you didn't get the ball.
The official might spot the ball and might start rolling. So McElroy under center. Quick pass to the near side. Incomplete, up and over. Outstretched arms of Briggs Rambo. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Prairie. He was open, just threw it high, went through his hands. Right back, same formation. 2nd and 10. Shuttle the backfield. Tucks and runs. Here comes Uhlenkott. And he gets dragged down at midfield. And Hasselstrom is saying, you know, where's the penalty? Wasn't one, but it comes in from the back. And it looked like a horse collar, and they're going to call it. The official that was a 1.5 feet from it didn't call it.
No. Far official in the back, on the backfield had the call.
Yeah. And sometimes they grab the jersey and pull him down. It can look like that. He came down pretty hard. And Hasselstrom was pretty positive that's what happened, and it is. So 15 yards, free yards, where the tackle was made at the 50. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Grace 35-yard line. There's the snap, another handoff, and he'll pick up a couple. That brings up 2nd down and about 8. If it blows away, it blows away. To the left, there's Garrett. In the shotgun, takes a snap. And he's brought down. Forward progress takes him back to the line of scrimmage. Another run for Uhlenkott. This is a Prairie Pirate team that will run the ball and pass if they have to. Uhlenkott comes in with almost 1,400 yards on the ground. Averaging almost 10 yards a carry, and there's why. As he gets across the 25, and there's a 1st down for Uhlenkott, a 9-yard gain right there. And another 1st down for the Pirates. Game like this, you always want to score first, but it's more important in a game like this against a team like Grace to get points on the board, because you don't want to go down to a team that is pretty proficient at scoring. Under center this time, takes the snap to Uhlenkott. He goes to the left side, breaks free from the first tackler, not the second, and a lot of running for not much of a gain, if anything. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. 10:05 on the clock, 1st quarter. Thanks for joining us here on IdahoSports.com. All right. We can't see if we're live, so we have to wait for the guys back at HQ to let us know, and they just said, hey, we're live, so that's good. A pass, and another long pass over the head of the intended receiver. Gearing just couldn't get it. I don't think the wind is necessary. I mean, the wind is pretty strong, but I don't think that's causing that far. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Might have carried just a little more than it needed to, I guess.
So 3rd and 10. Keeper breaks through and brought down, tackled by Parker Yost, the big guy. 6'2", 210 as a senior. He's hard to get past. A lot of big guys on that Grace defensive line. So 4th and long. Back to pass. Underthrows that one. Uhlenkott went to his knee. It's not the NFL. He's down. So a loss of yards on the play. Turns the ball over to Grace on downs. Not what Prairie wanted on their first possession, but exactly what Grace wanted. Their defense did their job. Gets the ball back into the offense's hands. 9:09 on the clock, first quarter, here on IdahoSports.com. Apologize in advance for the sniffles. It happens. So Grace takes over, and they'll be receiving the second half. So lining up, Gavin Draper, shotgun in motion, goes Jensen to the right side to block. Takes the snap, hands it off, pushes forward, gain of maybe 1. We'll see what forward progress does, and it looks like they do. So it'll be 2nd and 9 on the run by Trevor Matthews, and he'll be getting a lot of touches. Matthews will. He comes in with about 400 yards rushing. Now Grace might have to change their game plan a little bit. They're more of a passing team, kind of like Prairie is. Gavin Draper, the quarterback, 1,700 yards passing this year, 22 TDs, only 5 interceptions. But in a wind like this, sometimes you got to keep it on the ground. And as I say that, he throws. And he throws one incomplete. Out of the reach of intended receiver number 10, Brian Jensen, the 5'9", 160 senior. Hot chocolate. We could go for some hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, we could.
So 3rd and 9 for the Grizzlies. 8:24 on the clock. They got the ball, turnover on downs. Quarterback keeper. First down and more. The 40, the 45 has some room to run. And a shoelace tackle at midfield made by number 5 for Prairie. That's Phil Schwartz. Phil Schwartz, just a junior. I think Hasselstrom's a dirty liar. This wind isn't letting up at all.
No, he must not be a very good weather forecaster.
He's not. Better stay as a head coach, not a weatherman. 2 receivers to the right, 2 on the left. That doesn't leave many in the backfield, and that's what you get sometimes. A handoff to number 21, Trevor Matthews, and tackled in the backfield by Uhlenkott. And I've seen this over years, covering 8-man football. You get the receivers stacked on either side, both sides. It leaves, 3 guys to block. Defense just has to look at it, and they gamble. You send somebody in on the rush, might leave somebody open on the pass, but it worked out there. So 2nd and about 14. Low snap, quarterback keeper, and he's going to get taken down again. Gain of maybe 1. That'll bring up 3rd. And now it's probably 15. As we are at 6:55 and a timeout called by Grace. They want to talk about this long 3rd down drive. Well, we've got a break. Thank some of our local sponsors again. Rigby Plumbing and Heating is proud to support Grace Athletics, and they want to wish the Grizzly football team good luck at state. And CHS Primeland, a division of CHS Inc., is an ag retail and grain handling cooperative in Lewiston, Idaho, and the surrounding areas. CHS Primeland would like to wish the Prairie Pirates the best of luck in the state football playoffs. If you can feed it, farm it, fence it, fuel it, or fertilize it, you can find it at CHS Primeland. And Columbia Grain, proud supporter of Prairie Athletics. Columbia Grain is a leading world grain exporter located in Portland, Oregon. They supply superior quality Western grain to service both U.S. domestic markets and export markets worldwide. That's Columbia Grain. right after the timeout. Let's see what head coach James Newby talked to his team about. Receivers on the corners. Still got 3 men on the line. Takes the snap, in trouble. Pass is complete to Matthews. Matthews gets taken down inside the sticks. So that'll bring up 4th and about 9. And there's a flag down. And a roughing the passer call. So that's going to give him, if it's from, that should give him the first down.
We already started looking downfield, then I saw him hit the ground.
So a big break for Grace and a big mistake for Prairie. Roughing the passer gives them a first down. It would have been about 4th and 9. And now it's 1st and 10 from the Prairie 31-yard line. 6:46 left here in the first quarter. No score yet. Grace's first possession after taking over on downs. A handoff goes nowhere to Trevor Matthews, and a loss of 1. So 2nd and 11, clock running, 6.5 left. A lot of games going on around the state tonight. 30 playoff games total with all divisions. Idaho Sports, we're broadcasting, actually 28 games, we're broadcasting 15 of them. In motion to the left side. Looks, caught, complete, stays on his feet, tackled inside the 25. Nice catch and run by Chase Smith. Brings up a short third, about 3rd and 2. Saw Smith line up in the gap. I think Prairie saw it was coming, they just couldn't stop it. So one receiver on the right. Looks like Matthews in the backfield. Takes the snap, runs, finds the hole, gets the first down and more at about the 18-yard line. First down for the Grizzlies. Able to move the football pretty well down the field. Helped out by that roughing the passer penalty on 4th down. Or would have been 4th down. Matthews comes out. Looks like Cooper Anderson in the game. Looks like Parker. That is Parker Yost on the left. They hand it off. They give it all the way in for the touchdown from the 18-yard line. Number 4 on the run, that's Braden Kimball, the senior. With 5:04 in the first, the Grizzlies strike first.
Yeah, I mean, Prairie really did a decent job stopping them there throughout that drive, keeping it short until those last 3 or 4 plays after that mental mistake.
So Grace lining up 2-point conversion. Running it, and he gets in just barely, but he does. 2-point conversion good. Makes it 8-0. Grace, 5:04 on the clock. We're going to take a quick break and be back right after this on IdahoSports.com.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
Dear Triathlon, let's take on iconic trails and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
All right, welcome back to Prairie High School in Cottonwood, Idaho for the state playoffs. Do want to let you know we got Clayton Bunt, one of our action photographers down here on the sideline, so it'll be a a gallery of action photos from this game up in the next couple of days. You might see him in Cameo tomorrow as well. So after the score, an 18-yard run by Braden Kimball, and the 2-point conversion makes it 8-0 Grace. Now they'll be kicking off from the 40. They kicked off to start the game. Prairie made it down to about the 20-yard line before turning it over on downs. Grace then marched down the field and scored. So Prairie looking to answer back. And there is the kick by Bodie Smith. It's short. Taken by Uhlencott, and he gets brought down hard. Ball's loose, and it looks like Grace recovered. Ball knocked loose, hits the ground, and Grace recovers at the Prairie 36-yard line. Oof. Great job by the Grace Grizzlies to get on that football, force the turnover. Prairie kind of had the turnover bug the last couple of games. Tonight is not a good night for that to continue. Loser out. There's a pass, complete. And they're not going to catch him. One play. Another score for Braden Kimball. This one from 36 yards out. And only 16 seconds apart. So one play after the turnover. Kimball runs 36 yards. Going for two, handoff, untouched into the end zone. That's number 5, Gavin Draper. So 2-point conversion good. With 4:48 left here in the first. So it's all Grace here so far as Prairie finds themselves in a 16-0 hole. But if you're a Grace fan, things looking pretty good so far.
Yes, they are.
Never been up to Cottonwood. You owe it to yourself. It's beautiful up here. The drive from, well, I came up from the Boise Valley today. Get up Whitebird. No snow there. There was some snow coming into Council, coming into New Meadows. Then it got a little bit better through Riggins and on the way up. Yeah, Grace, they just mentioned on the radio, it's an 8-hour drive. They drove, what was it, 500 miles? Something like that?
Yeah.
But that's kind of been the story of their regular season. They've driven 2,000-3,000 miles, I think, to go to games this year. Another kick coming up. By who else? Braden Kimball. No, excuse me. Bodie Smith again. So, went long with the kick. And this one at the 34-yard line. And Prairie's offense will take the field. So receiver to the right, he goes in motion. That's Uhlencott. In the shotgun is McElroy. Takes it himself. Picks up about half of what he needs. Gets to the 40. So a gain of about 6 makes it 2nd and 4. It's definitely 2nd and 4. We're right. 2nd and 4 for the Pirates, 4:22. Clock's running here, first quarter, down 16-0. In trouble, Uhlencott. turns up the sideline, gets pushed out of bounds into the stands almost, and a loss of about 2. Now we're looking at 3rd and 6. So clock continues to run, under 4 to play first quarter. Both these teams, passing teams, which you can usually expect a little bit longer game, but in this game, I think both teams are going to keep it on the ground more than they're used to. Back to pass, cross the middle. It's intercepted at the 50. And Kimball again intercepts it. He was dead to rights on the sideline, cuts back inside, touchdown. Intercepted at about the 49-yard line and in for a touchdown at the 3:24 mark. He scored 3 touchdowns in probably, the first one was at 5:04 and this one's at 3:24. What's the math on that?
Just about 3 minutes.
All right. So it is the Braden Kimball show. So going for the 2-point conversion. Pitch out on the near side, brought down. That's going to be short. So 2-point conversion, no good. Matthews brought down. So with 3:24 to go in the first quarter, we'll take another break and be right back on IdahoSports.com.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
(22-0) is our score. We've still got 3 minutes and 24 seconds left of the first quarter. It's been all Braden Kimball. 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 pick six, a 49-yard pick six. His first run was 18 yards, then 36 yards, and that one 49 yards. Not bad. Might just call our player of the game right now in the first quarter. Never done that before. It's his, no matter what. So set to kick again. Their 4th kick of the game. They lost the one before this and brought down at the 40. So Prairie with some turnovers, fumbles, interceptions. Got to clean that up a little bit. 3:19 to go, clock stopped here in the first quarter of play. So Prairie has some work to do, but they've got a lot of time, I guess, if you're looking for a silver lining there. Handoff, takes the gap to the 45. That's Uhlencott again. In fact, his older brother is who's doing play-by-play for Court Radio next to us. Hayden. Call his name quite a few times back in the day. Snap. Quarterback keeper gets the first down and more into Grace territory. Nice run for McElroy. And a first down, 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Under center, pitches it to Uhlencott, comes to the near side. Boy, chased down from behind, couldn't break free, and that was number 22, Parker Yost. And Parker came into the game with 79 tackles. He's got 80 plus at this point. Big, strong kid, and he's fast. So 2nd and 8 for Prairie, 2 receivers to the left. Handoff across the 40, this time given to Jensen. Jensen gets to the 38-yard line. Looks like the 39. One official's in one, and they're going to say 38. There we go. So 3rd and a couple. $1:52 left here in the first quarter. Right back to Jensen. And Jensen gets the first down to the 32-yard line. So another first down for the Pirates. They were in this area before, ended up turning it over on downs early in the first quarter. Resulted in a Grace touchdown. Every offensive possession and one defensive possession has ended up in a touchdown for Grace here in the first quarter. Minute 25 to go. Gain of about 4 brings up for 2nd and 6 for Prairie at the 30-yard line. Yeah, everybody's bunched in. Jensen, backfield, keeper. Got a couple of yards out of that one, brings up 3rd and 4. So not picking up a lot of yards on this particular drive. 46 seconds, clock running. Uhlentott in the backfield. I'm sorry, in motion. Jensen in the backfield. McElroy takes the snap, breaks free. First down and more in the red zone. So clock stops at 28 seconds for the Pirates. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Now Uhlentott's in the backfield, and it's a handoff. Uhlentott breaks free, gets down to the 10-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. Looks like 2nd and 2 actually on the spot. 1 second, and that will do it. End of the first quarter, it's been all Grace. Your score is 22-0. We'll take a quick break. Be right back for the second quarter on IdahoSports.com.
I'm always looking for new ways to save, but I haven't found anything better than my P1FCU Ascend checking account. It's a free account that earns 3.5% APY of your average monthly balance. That could feed your coffee obsession for 2 weeks. Not only am I earning money, but I also have all the great features of a checking account, like mobile deposit and mobile wallet. Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Take a minute, thank a couple more of our local advertisers. Idaho Ag Credit is a lending cooperative for people involved in any aspect of agriculture. Idaho Ag Credit, proud to support this webcast and all the student athletes playing in tonight's game. Also again, Rigby Plumbing and Heating, proud to support Grace Athletics and wants to wish the Grizzly football team good luck at state. Well, it's working. It is working, especially for number 4, Mr. Score Everything in the first quarter, Braden Kimball. So flip the field, start of the second quarter. It's 2nd and a couple for Prairie. Has the option, kicks it out to Uhlentott. He goes wide to the right and brought down. Looks to be by, I'd guess, Yost. Yeah, it is. Number 21, when in doubt, just say, and I'm wrong. Of course, it's Trevor Matthews with the tackle. Number 21.
Yeah, you really can't do that, man. I was just looking at the stats that we got by Sam Auger, and Prairie has more rushing yards than Grace.
So, 1st and goal from, I don't know, what do you think? Column 4? Yeah. Run. Uhlentott, close to the goal line, about a yard short. So 2nd and goal from the 1, knocking on the door is Uhlencott and the Prairie Pirates. Diving forward over the goal line, they signal touchdown. Did they mark him short? What a stop by Grace on the goal line. As McElroy called his own number. Handed, this time, and hit hard was Jensen. And he is in for the touchdown. Hit very hard. So 10:43 into the second.
That was a fearless tackle. Granted, Shoemaker got in the end zone. That was a fearless tackle. He just dove straight at him, hoping he
On
was
the 2-point conversion, Uhlencott gets the block by Jensen and takes it in. So a 1-yard rushing touchdown, 2-point conversion good. Pirates are in business, 22-8 with 10:43 left in the first half. Normally we have all of our papers nice and taped and in a good spot. And this time they're with all the wind, they're in pockets, they're in bags, they're anywhere we can put them. So Custom Iron Works in Soda Springs has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing the area's best welding and machining services. Everyone at Custom Iron Works is proud to support the Grizzlies at state this year. So Colin, have you ever been to Eastern Idaho, down that part of the state?
No, I never really have.
Really?
Prairie kid, born and raised.
Never left the zip code here?
No, not really.
How about up north, Coeur d'Alene?
Yeah, we play soccer up there.
Okay.
That misdirection, what we talked about before the game, Grace is going to bite down. They're going to sell out. You saw that on that last play. They're going to sell out on everything they have.
So Prairie
Like
set the kick for the first time.
Now they got Grace. On the scoreboard, it doesn't look like they're on their heels, but defensively, they look like they're on their heels that whole possession.
Yeah, and eventually your fingers just get numb, so they don't hurt anymore. So I'm at that point.
Yeah.
So we're going to be all right. 10:43 left here in the first half. Grace sitting pretty, up 22-8. There's the kick, a bounce, picked up at the 35, run tackled by his feet, saving a lot more yards. That's number 2, I believe. Gearing. Levi Gearing, the junior, 5'11", 170. So Grace starting off 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Lined up. Looks like they gave it to Kimball. Might be the first time this game he's been stopped. Taken away by Uhlencott. He says it's mine. The official says he was down. So a loss of about a yard brings up 2nd and 11 for Grace. Coming out is Jensen. Coming into the game is Parker Yost. Clock continues to run, 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Same set under center is Draper. And pitch goes out to Matthews and a loss of yards. Defense picking that one up. Phil Schwartz, Dylan Uhlencott. So 3rd and about 14, 15 yards. Say 14. Long 3rd down. Again, Grace, mainly a passing team. This is perfect time for it on 3rd down. But stacked. Draper takes the snap, turns and met immediately in the backfield by Jensen and company. Uhlencott again in there with Jensen. 42 for Prairie in there as well. That's Carter Shears. So 4th and a bus ride for Grace at the 9-minute mark, second quarter. Don't see a lot of punts in 8-man football, but on your own side of the field at about 37-yard line, let's see if they punt or if they're going to go for it. It looks like they're going to. They might be going for it. They are going to go for it. Nice. I like it. Under center. Takes the snap. Back to pass. He's got a man. Airs it out downfield. He trips. And their feet just got tied up together. He wanted a flag, but it was over his head and no call. Turnover on downs. I'm sure the Grace coaching staff is going to have a conversation with the official, but I think that was the right call. 8:29 to go. Turnover on downs. Back to Prairie at the Grace 37-yard line. 38-yard line. Cut to the near side. Quarterback keeper. Boy, he got hit hard right at the 35-yard line. So gain of a couple. They'll bring up 2nd and 8. No, they're down 22-8. They've got the ball. They get another score here. They could be going into halftime looking pretty good. They are going to get the ball back. They're going to receive the kick, start of the second, but things go their way, but Grace has got to keep that defensive pressure up, and there it is. That's a tough defense to come back on. Jensen stood up in on that tackle, of course. Number 21, Trevor Matthews. You know, it might be a good thing there's 5 of us on this platform. We're kind of holding it down. So 3rd and 6. He slipped on the 35-yard line on the keeper. Yeah, he'll get some yards out of it. They're going to say he's at the 31. So 4th down and about 4 to go. 7:07 on the clock, second quarter here in Cottonwood Prairie High School, round 1 of the playoffs. And a timeout is going to be called by Prairie on this 4th down. Talk things over, gives us a chance to one sniffle, and thanks some of our local advertisers here for Prairie. For over 140 years, the McGregor Company has been a cornerstone of dedication to agriculture in the Pacific Northwest, serving growers with the seed, crop inputs, and equipment needed to grow a healthy, sustainable crop. The McGregor Company, dedicated people who care about farm families, about the environment, about communities that they serve. That's the McGregor Company. Thanks, guys. Don't forget our power boosters for Prairie, Clonagers Market, Advanced Welding and Steel, and Cottonwood Community Federal Credit Union. After the timeout, again, it's 4th down and about 4 for Prairie on the left hash. 7 minutes exactly on the clock. Uhlencott way in the backfield. Takes the snap, option, pitched out to Uhlencott, cuts up the middle, gets the 1st down, and more just shy of the 20-yard line. Good play call. Keeps this drive alive for the Pirates, keeps the chains moving.
Yeah, and it seems to me that Uhlencott must have been called to the sideline in that timeout and said, get the hell on the field, because they've ran that option a couple times.
So Grace leading 22-8, under 7 to play.
And on that one, he gained a good amount of yards.
McElroy in the shotgun, gives it to Uhlencott to the near side. In pursuit. Couldn't quite get the tackle, but upset his balance just enough. That was number 12 for Grace. Cooper Anderson, the junior, making the tackle. Brings it up 2nd and 2. Ball just shy of the 15-yard line. Hand off to Jensen. And the defense comes in big. That's number 22, Parker Yost. Makes the stop. Actually lost about a foot. Brings up 3rd and 2. Grace defense is so tough. And they actually moved the stick. So it's back to 3 and 1. And the sneak inside. And there it is, 1st down for Prairie. Home team fans in front of us like it. Needed a couple of yards, and that's what they got. So 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line, just outside the 10-yard line. So they can get a 1st down at the 1. Handoff, ball's loose on the turf. Uhlencott fumbles, recovered by Grace. So that's the 2nd fumble for Uhlencott tonight. And Grace gets their offense back out on the field, leading 22-8, 5:25 left here in the 1st half. Again, that Grace defense is tough, forcing another turnover. So 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Kimball in the backfield. Draper takes the snap, throws it, gives it to Jensen. Jensen around the left side, 1st down and more. Still gets across midfield to the 46-yard line. What a run for Jensen. About a 40-yard run. Gets into Prairie territory. 5:13 to go, clock running, 1st and 10 from the Prairie 46-yard line.
Again, we said it before the game. Grace is very athletic. They're all about 6 foot in that 200-pound.
The shotgun takes the snap, rolls to the near side, across the middle, incomplete. Trying to get it to Anderson, threw it high, just couldn't bring it down. So 2nd and 10 for the Grizzlies. And the wind stopped for about 1.5 seconds.
Oh, my finger's coming back.
There it is again. I think that just means it's going to come back with a vengeance. He's just taking a deep breath. So 4:54 now left here in the 1st half. But mostly Grace the entire time, taking advantage of fumbles and interception, pick 6. Takes the snap, throws, complete, and a flag is down, but the pass was complete to Chase Smith. Pick up about 4 yards. Let's see what the flag was. On the middle inside like that. And it's going to be a hold on Grace. So move him back, repeat 2nd down. Walk it back. Back into their own side of the 50-yard line. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 17 from their own 48-yard line. Maybe 16. I didn't go to math college, so it's kind of rough to do that math. In the shotgun again is Draper. Takes the snap, pitches to the near side. Trying to find somewhere to go, he can't, and it's tackled by Uhlencott at the 42-yard line. So losing even more yards.
Like I said, he had that fumble.
5, 10.
Give Grace the ball and turns that emotion around.
So 3rd and 22, 23-ish.
Now it's 3rd and super long. If you make 2 stops
For Grace. And a flag, illegal substitution. to, no, I think we're going to be okay. I think they're going to, oh, they're going to say it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. He had 9 guys on the field. I thought when they actually broke off, I counted 7, but looks like they were trying to get Braden Kimball off. He just didn't get the memo. 8-man football, not 9. So 4:07 left here in the first half. Timeout's called. I want to thank Colin. Colin's a senior here at Prairie High School. What are your plans after high school, Colin?
I want to become an accountant.
An accountant? Yeah. Nice. You're going to stay here in Cottonwood?
No, I kind of want to explore the world a little bit.
Oh, good. Maybe get to Eastern Idaho?
Maybe.
All right. Where do you want to go to college?
I want to go to the University of Idaho.
Very cool. Very cool. Our sales team actually had a call with them today to bring them on as a sponsor. Haven't heard how it went, so if they say no, are you still going to go?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Your lack of loyalty is disturbing, but all right, that's fine. We did just meet about an hour and a half ago. After the timeout, it's 3rd and a really long way. First down marker is at the 36, and they are lining up at the 37. Takes the snap on 3rd down. Short pass, taking it the 39. He gets to the 45. Good defense. Pass was complete to Trevor Matthews. Didn't get what they wanted after the timeout. So 4th and 19. 4th and 19. I could do that math. As the clock continues to run here in the first half. Going for it on 4th down. I like it. 3 receivers to the left. 4 guys on the line. There's the blitz, and they take him down. Number 42 for Prairie breaks free. Carter Shears. And a turnover on downs back to Prairie. And if he doesn't get to him, there was a receiver downfield. That could have been dangerous. Shears saves that one. Turnover on downs, 3:20 to go in the first half. And Prairie's got a chance to close the gap a little bit before they head into the locker rooms at halftime. They've got 3:20 to go, about 39 yards. Handoff, Uhlencutt, near side. And knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And they're going to call, I'm going to guess, a late hit. Oh, they're going to call a face mask on Grace. So the run didn't get much of anything. But the penalty, I'm guessing, is, well, it is the personal foul kind. So that's going to be the 15 yards. So that's going to give Prairie some free yards and a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Grace. Let's see where they finally spot this thing at the 21. Back to pass. Throws, it's tipped and incomplete. Looks like it was tipped as soon as he turns. Number 58 for Grace on the defense. 56, Landon Moss, because it's not a 58. So I'm going to say my eyes were wrong. I think I've got gloves in the truck, so at halftime, we'll get you some gloves.
Okay, thank you.
In fact, you can probably just wear these now.
Okay.
Because I can't wear them. Did I lose a glove? Oh, there it is. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, 3rd and 9. 2:34, clock's running. Both teams making mistakes here in the first half. Grace able to capitalize on more of them. Quarterback keeper to the 14-yard line. Brings up 4th and about 3. Big 4th down here for Prairie with about 2 minutes left. That's more than enough time for Grace to get down the field. We've seen that pick 6 was a 49-yard return for Kimball. Uhlencott gets pushed out of bounds, gain of a couple. And that is going to be short. Turnover on downs, back to Grace. So not what Prairie wanted, but it's exactly what Grace wanted. And they get their offense back out on the field. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies at the 13-yard line.
Especially in your senior season, you got to know that you just got to fight forward. You can't head towards the out of bounds line too much. Even on a toss sweep, you got to get upfield a little bit. You only had to get 3 or 4 yards there. You can't head towards out of bounds, shortening up.
Man. Minute 53, and that's blown dead. That's going to be on Prairie. Neutral zone infraction. So 1st and 5 after Prairie gives the Grizzlies some free yards. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Watch Prairie on the blitz. Tries to get the hard count, doesn't get it. Uhlencott in pursuit. He gets it away first. Here's Smith. Smith gets the first down. Tackle made by number 2 for Prairie, Levi Gearing. But a first down stops the clock. It stops the clock, and they started as soon as it's set. So we're at a minute 40. Takes the snap, rolls, plants, across the middle. Did Jensen get that? They're going to say he did. Close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. And they do. Yeah, it's a first down. The markers kind of stayed put. But another first down. Now we're looking at a minute 20. Mentioned Grace, so they can get down the field in a hurry. And a flag from the backfield, and this one. Early movement by Grace this time. And Draper comes across. Talks to the official. Official says, well, it's still a penalty. Thanks, though. Clock stopped, minute 16. And now we're at 1st and 15. 1st and 10, 1st and 5, 1st and 15. Draper looks to his left, airs it out downfield, just outside the reach of Braden Kimball. He had this defender beaten, and he'll go out. No, he'll come out. I didn't see the player come in. Braden Kimball had the route, just ball overthrown again. Under a minute play, 58 seconds here, first half. Lined up, 2 on each side, and a timeout is going to be called by Prairie. And we'll keep it here. CHS Primeland is a division of CHS Inc. It's an ag retail and grain handling cooperative in Lewiston and the surrounding area. CHS Primeland would like to wish the Prairie Pirates the best of luck at state in the playoffs. If you can feed it, farm it, fence it, fuel it, or fertilize it, you can find it at CHS Primeland. And Columbia Grain, proud supporter of Prairie Athletics. Columbia Grain, a leading world grain exporter located in Portland. They supply superior quality Western grain to service both U.S. domestic markets and export markets worldwide. That's Columbia Grain. All right. 58 seconds. second and 15. Takes the snap. They're going to throw again. Airs it out downfield. And that one was within reach. Kimball looked down at the receiver, and by the time he looked up, I think he lost it. But he had the defender beaten again. And another long pass. Incomplete. Third down and 15. So the Prairie defense doing the work here. Offense has just had some turnover issues. Van Grace had a great first quarter. Well, Braden Kimball had a good first quarter. Hard count. Get somebody to move, and I think that's going to be on the offense. Come back to the huddle. Says it was on 2. It was on 2. So the second penalty during this drive takes them back. 3rd and 20. Pass across the middle. This one's caught. Cross midfield. They're not going to catch him. In for the touchdown, 40 seconds. This one, number 12, Cooper Anderson from, let's see, 50, 55, 60, 64 yards. Touchdown reception for Mr. Anderson. 39.6. Lining up, 2-point conversion. In trouble, throws. Jensen not going to get it. But the Grizzlies extend their lead 28-8. As we get to the end of the first half. So we're trying to get fingers to work here. There we go, 28. There we go. We'll keep it here. Not a lot to do with 40 seconds, but they've done a lot more with less time here in the first half. Both teams have. So Grace kicking off. Uhlencott. And gearing back to receive the kick. Talking things over with the official. Let's see if they're giving him a heads up about something. So huddled around the football. There's the whistle.
They were backed up to a 3rd and 20.
I could see an onside kick here.
And you make big plays, and that's how
Set the kick. And there is the onside kick. Up, and it's up for grabs in no man's land. And Grace comes away with it. Number 41 for Grace came through. Untouched. Bodie Smith, the kicker, gets his own onside kick. So Grace has 37 seconds to go 43 yards and pad this lead they've got going into halftime, up 28-8. When we get to halftime, we'll take a break. Come back, go over the scoring. We're going to get warm for a little while. Back to pass. Rolls near side. Draper in trouble. Throws. Complete at the 41. and out of bounds short of the first down. And a flag is down at the 40. A lot of times you see this as a block in the back. Oh, illegal man downfield. Not sure why it mattered, but illegal lineman downfield. 30 seconds left. First and 15. I should be second. I don't think you repeat the down on that. Yeah, I've been wrong before. So receivers. Two on the left, one or on the right, one on the left. Takes the snap. In trouble. Uhlenkott takes him down from behind. He throws it out of bounds. They're going to call incomplete. And that will bring up second down. 16 seconds to go. Awesome. We've got a timeout called by Grace with 16 seconds left. That won't give us a chance. I think I'm using my fingers with muscle memory. I can't really feel anything. For Grace, Idaho Ag Credit, it's a lending cooperative for people involved in any aspect of agriculture. Idaho Ag Credit, proud to support this webcast and all the student athletes playing in tonight's game. And Custom Iron Works, they've been advertising with Idaho Sports for a long time there in Soda Springs. Been locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing the area's best welding and machining services. Everyone at Custom Iron Works proud to support the Grizzlies at state this year. So 16.4 on the clock after the timeout. It's 2nd and 15 for Grace. Leading 28-8. Kimball gets directed to the left side. He slips, throws. Open as Denny's at the 38-yard line. And there's another touchdown for Grace. Jensen in for this one. From about 50 yards out. So 34-8 with 5 seconds left. So 5.4 left on the clock. Jensen throws another touchdown on the scoreboard. Going for two, takes the snap. Boy, he gets hit hard and he's going to get dropped. Nope, he's going to get stood up. Takes exception to it. Official says, just break it up, boys. That was number 15, Chase Smith. So did not get the 2-point conversion. Second one they've missed. 34-8. On the quick touchdown by Grace. So Kimball in this first half has 3 touchdowns. Anderson has 1 and Jensen has 1. For Prairie, well, I wrote down the wrong name. Who had the touchdown for Prairie? Help me out.
Shoemaker.
It was
Chris Shoemaker.
Okay. Okay, same number as Jensen. That's why I screwed that one up. Now, in Prairie, they're usually Shoemaker. Is he Shoemaker?
They're all Shoemakers.
Okay.
They all get called Shoemakers. I don't know. I might be wrong.
They always told us Schumacher. here. We'll get it. We'll get it at halftime. And here's the kick. Only 5 seconds, and the kick goes out of bounds at the 28. Now, I guess they're going to say it was further back than that. I thought it was the 28. Let's see where they spot it. I guess with the penalty, they'll put it at the 35.
That's a tough bit in the football. You let up 12 points off of just little mistakes.
So, time for one play. Well, I say that. Who knows what's going to happen? Receivers on the corners. McElroy in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls way back. Almost intercepted, batted down by number 56, Landon Moss. There's a flag down, though. Let's see what the penalty is. Why not?
I think it was a personal foul. I mean, they haven't called it.
I didn't see it. I mean, I don't know if they were jawing at each other. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be on Prairie.
Basketball flop, if you will, by having a personal foul.
So I guess the way the officials are explaining it to the sideline is there was a unneeded push. But that's halftime. We're going to call it. So at the half, 34-8. And we'll be back for the second half after this on IdahoSports.com.
Dear road rivals, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Nissan and Ford charge extra for maintenance. At Toyota, we take care of our drivers. Join us. Toyota. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit, not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Dear Freedom, here's to more miles driven, more dollars saved, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota Hybrids. Toyota, let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
We're Valley-wide cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Dear Triathlon, let's take on iconic trails and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
All right, welcome back. It's halftime. Got a little bit warm. Got to sit in my truck for a little while. Did you get warm at all?
I did get a little bit warmer.
All right.
I did get a little bit warmer.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah, hopefully that wind does decide to die down the second half, but hopefully you guys are enjoying this GameStreams production here on IdahoSports.com. First round of the playoffs, and Grace all over Prairie in the first half, 34-8. Let's take a look at how it happened. In the first quarter, it was Kimball at 5:04 mark, an 18-yard run. At the 4:48 mark, a 36-yard run, and about just a few seconds later, span of, like you said, 3 minutes, a 49-yard pick six. In the second quarter, Anderson with a 64-yard reception with 40 seconds left, and then Jensen with 5 seconds left, another touchdown. So short time left, they scored another couple, just making that hole deeper and deeper for Prairie, who at the 10:43 mark in the second quarter, Chris Shoemaker, I'll go with you and say Shoemaker since, you go to school here and stuff. I'll just assume you're right.
Hopefully.
All right. A 1-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion, good, and that's it. That is it. There's been a lot of, if you're a football fan, fumbles, interceptions. It's been exciting from a football standpoint, but not if you're a Prairie Pirate fan, because most of those have been coming by the guys in black. Oh, shivering is not a good thing as a broadcaster. You get cold enough, and that's when you start shivering. Well, make sure you check out the brackets tonight. We'll have those updated. And after the games tomorrow, we should have a pretty good idea of what the matchups will be in the quarterfinals next weekend. A lot of these brackets get reseeded after this first round, with the conference champions having a bye this week and waiting to see who they play next week. Butte County will be playing Rimrock, just because Rimrock got a bye, but they're the lowest seeded team, regardless of who wins this weekend. Logos as well is waiting for to see who they play. Got a lot of games going on IdahoSports.com right now. Some audio, some video. And Prairie set to go. We mentioned they'll be receiving to start the second half. Need to capitalize on that. The hole is deep, but not insurmountable. And there was a penalty at the end of the first half, unsportsmanlike, so that will be assessed on the kickoff. I thought Butte County was receiving the second half. Grace deferred. Oh, okay.
They kicked off.
Yep, they did. As soon as I said it, I went, yeah, that's what that means. So, forget everything I said in the first half. Butte, onside kick, and it only went 6 yards. So, taken at about the 40, maybe see what the spot is. It is going to be right at the 40, it looks like. Oh, and they're going to say that is at the 39. Dan Marsh, white hat calling me a liar down there. So 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies as we start the second half of play.
And I'm excited to see what the coaching staff of the Pirates has in hand for Grace in the second half.
Receiver on the near side. It's going to be a fumble, and Prairie recovers it at the 35-yard line. So what happened to them several times in the first half, they finally get some payback. And their offense will take over, which are basically the exact same guys that were on defense. So that made the Pirate fans in front of us happy. Eulencott on the right side, comes in motion to the near side. Fakes the handoff, throws downfield, it's up and caught at the 10. What a catch for Gearing. So that moves the chains. He had to go up for that one. There was contact, but he was able to bring it down. So 1st and goal from the 10. Shoemaker in the backfield. Quarterback keeper gets forward for a couple. Second and goal. Looks to be from the 9-yard line. Now he moved a little bit. We'll call it the 8. Second and goal from the 8. On the outside, that's Rambo. Now he comes back to the inside. They say, where are you going? Get back in here. Takes a snap. Had the option. Fakes it. They bit. He runs in for the touchdown. 9-yard quarterback keeper for McElroy. He faked the pitch to Uhlencott. They bit it enough to open up the seam, and McElroy punches it in after the turnover. 2-point conversion, thrown low, but there is a flag down. Incomplete, no good as of right now. So, there was a hold on Prairie. Grace says, nope, don't worry about it. It's a 2-point conversion, no good, 34-14. After the turnover. Well, you can't eat the elephant all in one bite. You got to take it one bite at a time, and that's what Prairie did, taking advantage of the turnover. Grace received the kickoff, ended up fumbling it. And with 10:52 to go here in the third, Prairie cuts into that lead.
The Pirates have also switched kickers. They switched from Levi Gearing to Dylan Uhlencott, so maybe we'll see a different kick style.
We might. Good eye. Dylan Uhlencott set the kick. They tried the onside kick to start the half. Only went about 6 yards. See what they do here. They punch it deep. And it's caught at the 25. Brought up to the 38 by number 50 for Grace. Carson Welch. So the Grizzlies will start 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. .49. Shotgun takes the snap, back to pass. Got Kimball. He's out of bounds. Makes the catch, but he was already out of bounds. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Good catch, but a little bit too far out of bounds. Brings up 2nd with 10:43 to go here. So lining up. 2 on each side. Matthews on the left side in the shotgun is Draper, and they give it to Matthews. And lowers his head, falls forward for a couple more. That brings up 3rd and about 6. Trevor Matthews, another catch. Leads the team in rushing. makes a good catch there.
First and second down, then third and fourth down. It's open up the playbook.
Boy, 3 receivers to the near side.
And we'll see if that's
Takes the snap, rolls to the near side, throws, and it's completed. There's a flag down. Gets across midfield and the first down. Again, Trevor Matthews. There's a Pirate down. Let's see what the penalty was. Face mask on Grace. And that is Shoemaker's down there. Boy, I hope he's okay. Chris Shoemaker. So the personal foul face mask, that's going to be 15 yards. So that will push them back. So 3rd and 19 is what that's going to be. 10:04 on the clock. So it's actually 3rd and 21. Long way to go. First down at the 49-yard line. In trouble. Jukes gets free and tackled immediately. Jensen catches the football and then gets leveled. First man in there was Gearing. So 4th and 15. Got a little bit back. .34 clock running. Receivers on the corners. Looks like they might punt. But not before some more laundry on the field. So if they get an extra 5 yards, I don't know if that'll change their mind or not. Oh, they called this on the offense. So never mind. I thought they called it on. They called it on Prairie. So back to where we were. 4th and 21. So the punt is going to put Prairie in very good field position. Good punt, though. And it lands out of bounds at about the 32. Back to receive that was Gearing, but booming punt, especially with this wind. See where that's going to be. I thought it went out at about the 32. Let's see. Looks like they might be the 33 is where they're going to spot it. Nope, it is the 32. So Prairie gets the ball back. Takes a snap, pitches. Uhlencott is going to get tackled for a loss. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Nope, they're going to take out back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. No forward progress. 2 receivers on the near side. In the shotgun is McElroy. And flags again. Somebody needs to tell the officials that it's cold and just stop throwing flags. And a sideline warning. So we'll reset 2nd and 10. And the sideline has been warned. 8:46 in 3rd. Takes a snap. In trouble. Throws. Has a man downfield. Uhlencott catches it at the 37. Rolls forward. The defender on that play, number 21, Trevor Matthews, had position, but what a catch. A little bit of a wobbler, but a good chunk of yards ticked off by the Pirates in Grace territory. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. So everybody bunched under center, takes a snap, rolls, has some room to run, and Kimball throws him out of bounds. Nice call, nice run by McElroy. Picks up about 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Short 2. Boy, quick snap. That goes forward for the first down inside the 25. Waiting for the signal on the first down. And they get it. And now they'll move the chain. 7:53. First and 10 from the 22. McElroy under center. Uhlencott in the backfield. Fake it. There's another flag. Throwing downfield and over the head of his receiver. Incomplete. But yet another penalty, and that's going to be a hold on Prairie. So take him back.
It's hard for any offensive lineman to keep a man in front of him when you have so much action going on in the backfield.
Hoping my accommodations tonight are warm. I'm actually going to be staying with Mater tonight, Travis Mater.
Oh, okay.
I told him I expect a chocolate mint on my pillow. I don't know if he did it or not. So 1st and 20 for Prairie. 7:37 to go, 3rd quarter. Under center, McElroy takes the snap, looking, under pressure, throws, complete to Uhlencott. He gets the first down. They're not going to touch him. And a touchdown with 7:28 on the clock. A 37-yard touchdown reception.
The beauty of 8-man football, everything's flipping fast. It's a fast-moving game we've had.
Now, going important 2-point conversion. McElroy has a man wide open in the end zone, caught, and the 2-point conversion is good. Caught by number 11, Briggs Rambo. And our score, 34-22, 7.5 left. Pretty soon I'm not going to be able to read these papers as they've been folded too many times. Helena Agri Enterprises markets and sells seed and seed treatments, fertilizer and application services, crop protectants, financial services, and precision ag services. With a location in Grace, Helena Agri Enterprises is proud to support Grace High School. Go Grizzlies from Helena Agri Enterprises. So set the kick.
Grace is back deep to return this, and they have not had any momentum here in the second half and haven't been able to put together drives.
Gearing set the kick for the Pirates. And it's taken at the 30. Returns at about 6 yards. Number 12, the return man, Cooper Anderson. You know, I mentioned I did the Grace Butte County game, and I remember thinking, boy, it's getting a little chilly. When I was in Arco, it was probably, I don't know, 50 degrees, no wind. Now I'm wishing I was there again. Yeah. yards. Right now, it's 7:42 and about 40 degrees here in Cottonwood. First and 10 for the Grizzlies. Thrown, that one's complete to Matthews. Matthews gets the first down, fumbles it, picked up. Staying on his feet, that's Shoemaker. Shoemaker still rumbling down the field, and a flag at the end of the play looks to be against Grace as well. We'll find out from the white hat. But Grace moving the football well, nice completion. But at the end of the play, it's fumbled by Matthews, scooped up by Shoemaker. Personal foul on Grace at the end of the play. So a fumble recovery, a return of about 15 yards. Now they're going to tack another 15 on at the end of the play. And Grace's lead shrinking behind turnovers and penalties. But we saw Prairie doing the same thing in the first quarter. So if the momentum swings back, they do have a 34-22 lead. So it's padded a little bit. They've got a little bit of wiggle room to come back from this. Prairie on offense. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to get dropped. And a loss of 1. Nice job by the defense coming in on that one, number 72. And if that's 72, and it is, we don't have a 72. So we'll call him Phil. Second and 11, in trouble. The ball's loose. Are they going to call that incomplete pass or a fumble? They're going to call it a fumble. But the officials are going to talk about it. You can blame Tom Brady for this call. Way back in the day, they changed this. If he was in the motion of passing, they'll call it incomplete. And Tom Brady comes through for the Pirates tonight. 6:32 to go, third quarter. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. If you're a Grace Grizzly fan, you're saying, you know what? No, that was a fumble.
Yeah, I would have been pretty surprised there if they would have called that a fumble. That was pretty clear that his arm was going.
So back to the original, or to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 11. Under center, 2 men in the backfield. Throws to Uhlencut on the right side. He's got some room to run, and he slips at the 15. He didn't really have much more to go anyway. But I think he was trying to put on the brakes and maybe make a little juke move and ended up sliding anyway. So 4th and 6 from the 15. 6:07 to go, clock running in the 3rd. McElroy in trouble, being chased, throws wide open. Caught at the 1, in for the touchdown. Number 11, Briggs Rambo. And Rambo with the 20-yard reception.
This is the most comfortable I've seen McElroy all year long. I mean, we haven't got
34-28, and the Pirates have battled back. In motion goes Uhlencut. McElroy takes the snap, gives to Uhlencut on the near side, and a 2-point conversion good. So just like that, it's a 4-point game, 34-30. We'll take a break and be back on IdahoSports.com.
Are you looking for a credit card with rewards? Well, we've made it simple. Get 1.5% unlimited cash back on purchases with no points to count, special rules or limits. Plus, take advantage of 0% on new purchases for 6 months. So go on, reward yourself with a Premier Rewards MasterCard from P1FCU. Apply online at p1fcu.org/rewards.
Welcome back. Third quarter here at Prairie High School, 5:57 to go. And I think, 20 unanswered points for Prairie? 22? No, that was right. 34. 230. Things looked pretty grim for your Pirates there in the first quarter.
Put together a few scoring drives, start the half off well.
Took advantage of turnovers just like Grace did to take that lead. So now Uhlencott kicks. And brought down at the 36. Return man Cade Kimball, number 1. Dropped my pen, somehow it didn't go through the grate below us. Clonagers Marketplace, Advanced Welding and Steel, Cottonwood Community Federal Credit Union, Power Boosters for Prairie on IdahoSports.com. So Grace on offense, needing a score, pad this lead. They're up by 4. And they'd like to be up by 11 or 12. Draper with the football. Picks up about 3. Bring up 2nd and 7. Hey, we had a play without a flag. How about that? So it's a little bit more than that. 2nd and 6 is the spot. Clock running, 5:20. Draper hands it off. And met immediately and stood up, but forward progress. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And 3rd and 6 yards to go. 5-minute mark now, third quarter. Don't forget, we've got Clayton Bunt on the sidelines taking action photos unless he dipped at halftime. Quitter. I don't see him down there. Pass complete. Up the sideline. Uhlencott finally drags him down. Great run by number 15, Chase Smith. Trying to make the tackle was McElroy. He missed him. And Uhlencott chased him down. So 4:28, clock is running. 1st and 10 from the 22. Receiver on the near side. Quarterback keeper cuts the gap. Picks up a good chunk of yards. Nice run for Gavin Draper, the junior quarterback. In the shotgun. Matthews behind him. Yost in motion. Gives it to Matthews. Yost blocking. Matthews has some room to run. Gets the first down. Heads to the end zone. Scampers in on the left side. From 18 yards out, Matthews scores with 3:29 to go in the third. Three and a half left. 10-point lead, 40-30. High scoring affair. Going 2-point conversion. Pitch to Kimball. Kimball cuts back inside, avoids the tackles. 2-point conversion, good. Braden Kimball. So, lead went from 4 to 12. It's what they wanted. Grace takes the lead back. And we will keep it here. And as we thank some more local advertisers for Grace, we want to thank Helena Agri Enterprises, Rigby Plumbing and Heating, Custom Iron Works in Soda Springs, and Idaho Ag Credit. I want to thank CHS Primeland, a division of CHS Inc. It's an ag, retail, and grain handling cooperative in Lewiston and the surrounding area. CHS Primeland would like to wish the Prairie Pirates the best of luck in the state football playoffs. If you can feed it, farm it, fence it, fuel it, or fertilize it, you can find it at CHS Primeland. And for over 140 years, the McGregor Company has been a cornerstone of dedication to agriculture in the Pacific Northwest, serving growers with the seed crop inputs and equipment needed to grow a healthy, sustainable crop. The McGregor Company, dedicated people who care about farm families, about the environment, about communities they serve. That's the McGregor Company.
They really did march down the field better that drive than they have all game. And I mean,
Here we go. Grace kicking off to Prairie. And it's an onside kick. It was touched after going 9 yards, goes out of bounds. Oof, dangerous. As that was touched by Briggs Rambo at the 49-yard line.
yeah, very impressive, really. I mean, that many onside kicks. Prairie knows it's coming. The whole crowd knows it's coming, and Grace is still giving themselves an opportunity.
I missed the call.
Oh, went kicking out of bounds. 5-yard penalty.
Okay. I was looking over here. So a 1st and 10 at midfield, 50-yard line. 3:29 to go. Prairie looking to answer. Down 12. Uhlencott comes in motion. Fake the handoff. In trouble. Throws up a wounded duck. I think it was intended for Schwartz. But he threw it up, throwing it into the wind. And one, it was a wobbler, too, into the wind. It just kind of died. Kind of a hanging curveball up there. So I'll bring up 2nd and 10 from midfield.
He couldn't really see. I mean, he had 3-6-5 guys coming right at him, and he just tossed it up in the
So
air.
Rambo on the far side.
Give his wide receiver Phil Schwartz a shot. Yeah, it was close, but like you said, I think the wind didn't catch it.
Uhlencott in motion. They hand it off to him. He stops. Thought he might pitch it back, which they do sometimes. And Uhlencott picks up a couple. Gets to the 48-yard line. 3rd and 8. In trouble again. Thrown. Caught. At the 46. And he's going to be short of the 1st, but it'll bring up 4th and about 3. Can't tell if his shoe's untied or if he's injured. Looks like just a shoe tie. Doesn't need his mom to come down. That's good. Coming out of the game for Grace, Yost and Matthews. Not sure we see them both out of the game at the same time very often. So 4th and a long 3, short 4, 2:37 clock running for Prairie. Takes a snap. Throws, has a man, it's caught at the 36, going downfield. That's Rambo, stays on his feet, finally dropped at the 15. Nice catch by Rambo, completely unguarded. So another first down for Prairie, 2:19 on the clock in the third quarter. First and 10 from the 15. So they send Rambo and Uhlenkott to the right side. Gearing behind McElroy. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, but blown dead. And movement on the offense will take them back. First and 15 at the 20. Minute 51 of their quick third quarter, which is fantastic because it is cold. How far is Cami from here?
It's about an hour drive.
About an hour. Okay, you've got Rambo out on the right side. The option, ball's loose and recovered by Grace. It went to Uhlenkott, he couldn't get it, he drops it. He tried to get it on the turf, he still couldn't get it. And Grace recovers it back on offense. So the Grace offense comes back out. And not what Prairie wanted, down 12 late in the third. So the onus is on the Prairie defense to make a stop. But the Grace offense, they've been clicking here in the second half. Draper in the shotgun. Takes the snap. It's the option. Keeps it himself. Gets a couple of yards, maybe one. Nice job by the Prairie defense to collapse on that gap. So it looks like they're going to give him a couple. So 2nd and 8 for Grace. Clock running, minute 20. Jensen on the near side. Draper takes the snap, hands it off. He gives it to Smith. Smith tries to get around the corner, and he's only able to pick up a couple. About the 32, 33 yard line. They're going to give him 33, so 3rd and 4. Third and 4, clock running, 40 seconds. Going to be an interesting fourth quarter. A little bit less interesting if Grace scores here. At that point, it's just clock management for the Grizzlies. But 3rd and 4, 19 seconds now. In the shotgun, takes the snap. The reverse comes to the near side, and here comes the first half hero. Gets knocked out of bounds. Braden Kimball wanted a late hit out of bounds, or maybe even the horse collar. Not going to get it. He was just pulled down by his jersey. But he gets the first down, 8.2 on the clock. There's a flag down back there. Let's see what the flag is. Didn't even see that flag. Clear on the other side. So they might not be a first down after all. Depends on who it's on, I guess. So they bring in another official to talk it over.
It looked really awkward. It looked awkward from here too, but just the collision and the speed that happened there, I think the coaches.
They say, okay, 3 wasn't enough. Let's bring in a 4th.
Let the emotions get the best of them.
They might motion for you to come down at some point.
Hopefully not.
See, we need Colin down here. What'd you see? So again, the play happened on the near side. The flag came in from the opposite side. And a Grace player has been ejected. Unsportsmanlike. I'm not sure what happened, but he was tossed. So something happened on the right side, on the far side of the field, on the Grace, maybe the sideline. They're talking about it. And it's a coach. Coach takes a walk, 8.2 seconds. Not sure what exactly happened, but obviously he didn't like the call or something and let the official know.
And usually they're gonna give the unsportsmanlike there to the head coach as well. So I'd imagine it's the head coach. Can't be for sure on that. And so let's see who the play caller is.
So right now it says 1st and 10, but
that's a big change.
we'll see what happens. They might, if it happened after the play, they just move it back 15. $14, 15 plus. I think they marched off 17 yards.
County must not be their strong suit either.
I don't know. So if it stands there, and see if they put any. So unsportsmanlike on the assistant, and the head coach, newbie, ejected. So first, 10, 27, 26 yards, a long way to go, and 4 yards to do it. 8 seconds left in the third, they wind it, and they're just gonna let it run. So 3 down, 1 to go, and just about anything that could happen has happened in these 3 quarters of football. So buckle up for the 4th quarter. Grace leads 42-30 over Prairie. We'll be right back on IdahoSports.com.
Idaho isn't your average state, and we are not your average people. We're not afraid to jump feet first, and we see the world a little differently. We know the importance of slowing down and the value of catching up. When we're not busy getting lost, we're looking out for one another. Our whitewater is aggressive, but our driving is not. We know all about taking chances, but we also know our limits. We drive safely because we care. It's who we are.
Dear unbreakable spirit, you roam on paths called impossible. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Cottonwood, Prairie High School. First round of the 2A football playoffs here in Idaho. 42-30. Head coach Newby was ejected, I believe, because of the assistant coach unsportsmanlike. A lot of penalties in this game, turnovers, and a lot of scoring. There's a handoff, gets to 30. So it was 1st and 27-ish. They pick up a couple to the 30. 10, 20, 1, 2, 23. So now we're looking at 2nd and 23. Gavin Draper, quarterback, in the shotgun, standing at his own 25. Letting the time tick off. There's the 5-second mark. Handoff. Coming near side, Matthews. Matthews breaks free and then tackled from behind. Another saving tackle by Uhlenkott. He's had a few tonight. He's quick. Brings it back to a little bit more manageable 3rd and 13. Maybe 12. We're going to call it 3rd and 12. Letting the clock run down. 10:38. Waiting for the signal from the official. Takes a snap, rolls to his right, stops, plants, has to come back to the near side. No one to throw to, crosses to 40, and Uhlenkott with another tackle. Just short of the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th and basically 10. From their own 44. At the 10-minute mark of the 4th quarter.
Maybe I should stop thinking, but I would think you'd punt here with how well that last punt was, and it looks like they're going to, and Gearing's dropping back.
Well, back to receive, number 2 for Prairie, Gearing. There's the snap, and the kick is up by Kimball. And a slip, it hits him, it's live. But he gets it at the 32-yard line.
Couldn't find out where that ball was going to be, and when it ended up hitting the turf, it came back and hit him in the back shoulder.
78 yards. To get to the end zone, 9:34. They're down 12.
And I can only imagine how hard it is to read a ball in wind like this and a high punt like that.
Hands it off.
So props to him for getting it.
Gain of about 2. See who the ball carrier was. Is that Gearing? It was. Levi Gearing, the ball carrier. Gets a couple, brings up 2nd and 8. Turns, rolls, try to find somebody. They do. Open. Caught and dropped right at midfield. Number 5, Phil Schwartz. Called his name just a couple of times. Comes up big on that one. 1st and 10 from the 50. 9 minutes to go in this one. Two receivers on the left. McElroy in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. And he slips and drops a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 6 from the 46-yard line. 8:30 on the clock. On 2nd down, in motion goes Uhlenkott. Stops. And it's a keeper going to the opposite side. There's Laundry down. Tackled back at the line of scrimmage. And with the flag down on the other side, it is a hold on Prairie. We have Will Hennick's tuning in, Mr. Idaho 8-man himself. He did a game earlier in Cambridge, Tri-Valley game. I drove through there, I don't know, about an hour before it started. And it was like, I don't know, 48, 50 degrees. So his game's done. He's home and toasty. Watching. Back to pass. Has a man, another, wide open. And Rambo gets it to the 45. And that brings up 3rd and 5 for the Pirates. And with 7:35 to go, not a lot of hurry up by the Pirates. Yeah. Gets the play from the head coach. Uhlencott and Schwartz on the left side. Uhlencott comes in motion. They hand it off to him, switches hands. Stumbles across the 40 and enough for the first down. Had to wait a little extra time for the play call, but ended up being a good one. They move the sticks, keep the drive alive. 7 minutes to go in this one. And you hear the fans saying, let's go. Under center this time, McElroy. Back to pass. Going for Rambo again, being chased. Boy, and that actually hit the hand of number 52, it looked like. Carson Reeves. Incomplete. Clock is stopped, 6:47. But boy, your Pirates still aren't really hustling, and there's a flag. Let's see what this one is. I mean, they weren't even lined up. They weren't even lined up yet. Well, they're going to call intentional grounding. I think they're going with intentional grounding on this. But that's a very late call if that's the case. Talking it over. So the players are ready to go, but the officials still talking about it. We're going to get the call. All right, here we go. Intentional grounding, the call. Came in pretty late. Takes a snap, rolls. Downfield, overthrows everybody. Good matchup down there, though. Uhlencott and Kimball. So clock stops at 6:41. Not a lot of time for the Pirates, down 12. Grace in pretty good position right now. And the winners will be reseeded for next weekend. Takes a snap. Trying to find somebody. He's going to have to run it himself. Has some room. Goes right into the defense at the 31-yard line. Gets popped. That brings up 4th and about 5. 6:41 on the clock. Clock is running, 6:35 now. Once they spotted the ball. Back to pass again. Uhlencott caught at the 35. That's a first down. Cuts back to the inside, and he's going to score from 31 yards out. 6:19 on the clock, and it's 42-36. So it ain't over till it's over. Two-point conversion here. We're going to back to pass, wide open in the end zone. He was shooting his flare gun up there. Rambo Briggs Rambo has been open more tonight than I've really seen any other player.
He's a big kid, too. I don't know how you lose him of all people.
Yeah, Briggs Rambo, let's see what he is. He is 6'4", 170. He's sneaky. You underestimate his sneakiness. So 2-point conversion good, 42-38. Grace has the lead. So expect a lot of time in between plays. They're going to let that clock tick down as far as they possibly can. Right. Here we go. 6:19 left, 42-38. Prairie has just refused to go away tonight. So set the kick. Gearing. Little worm burner. Picked up at the 26. Coming around the side. Oh, it could be run back, and it's going to be. They're not going to catch him. So the glimmer of hope is close to extinguished. That's going to be a tough one. Run back by number 50, Carson Welch. Takes it about 80 yards back on the return. And Welch found the seam, took it, outran everybody, makes it 48-38 lead, back to 10. Well, there's 6 minutes left, and from what we've seen, anything can happen. So Grace can't really rest on their laurels yet. They got to play some defense. Going with the 2-point conversion first. Draper, shotgun. Rolls, has a man. Good play call, just overthrew his receiver, diving for it, couldn't get it, was Yost. So the lead stays at 10. 38-28. Well, buckle up for the last 6:09. A lot to talk about on both sidelines. Guys, hang on to the football. Guys, cause a turnover. But Prairie really needs to hurry up a lot more than they did that last drive. So Grace back out on the field. Here comes Prairie. Back to receive for Prairie. Gearing and Uhlencott. On the other side is Schwartz. Now it's just Uhlencott all by himself back there. So Prairie has got to hurry and get in the end zone. Grace got to play some good defense. Do they onside this and try and get it back? Do they kick it deep? And they go with the onside. Bounces up. Takes a pirate bounce. Right to Rambo. I wish I had a cool name like Rambo, right? I mean, you nodded your head, but you're Colin Ray. You know? Pretty cool name. Not a lot of famous people named Paul Kingsbury. they're not out there. Ooh, 1st and 10 for the Pirates from their own 49. That's the bad side of a onside kick. If you don't get it, it gives the other team great field position. Now Prairie needs to hang on to the football. They've been plagued by turnovers tonight. McElroy to the near side, keeps it midfield, the 45, and that's where he'll go down. Gain of 6. He'll bring up 2nd and 4 as the clock continues to run. And they're walking back to the huddle. Still waiting for the play to come in. .540. And the snap is finally taken at the 5:29 mark. Going deep. Downfield. Schwartz with the catch. Phil Schwartz coming up big. And coming up a little bit gimpy, looks like. And it looks like they're, did they take an official timeout or is that an injury timeout? They keep him on the field. But the clock was blown, or everything was blown dead by the official. I think they're just trying to check on him. And it's an official timeout, okay. Official timeout is Phil Schwartz, kind of rattled after that catch. Got possibly the wind knocked out of him. He's kind of holding his chest. And if you come down, land on the football, that can hurt. My son is a junior in his first game of the season as a varsity player. Got tackled, landed on it, lacerated his liver, never played football again. Uhlencott gets the call to the 10-yard line. About 3 yards short of the first down. And we're at the 5-minute mark. So tackle was made at the 5:05 mark. Clock's running. And the snap at 4:52. In trouble. Breaks away. And all alone was Rambo. He couldn't get his hands on the football. A catchable football. Rambo just turned awkwardly and couldn't haul it in. I don't think they're going to get that open of a shot again. I mean, at this point, if you're Grace, you just assign someone, like basketball. You're guarding Rambo. Back to pass, way back, in trouble. Caught by Uhlencott and dropped for a loss. Should have been a loss. Let's see what the actual spot is. And it's back to the original line of scrimmage. So a good spot for the Pirates. It's 4th and 4 at the 11. At the 11. Clock running. 4:18. Sending Uhlencott and Schwartz to the left. They've got Gearing in the backfield with McElroy. Now we're at the 4-minute mark. So much time is ticked off. McElroy trying to find somebody. And it goes over everybody's head at the back of the end zone. Turnover on downs. And that's going to be a tough one to come back from. 3:56. Clock is stopped. And Grace in the driver's seat on this one with less than 4 to go. Grace really in no rush at all, up by 10. Still going to need to get some first downs. Hand it off and drop. Maybe a gain of a couple by Trevor Matthews. And a timeout called by Prairie. 3:50. And we'll step aside as well. 10-point lead for the Grizzlies. We'll be back at IdahoSports.com.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
And a good run, 7 yards, brings up six yards, 3rd and 4. Now we'll call it 3rd and 3. Clock's running, 3:20. And we're on the a minute ago, everyone's wanting Prairie to hustle up. Everybody for Grace is saying, take your time, boys, take your time. Handoff up middle, close to a first down. Let's see if they got it. I think they did. And they did. And that's exactly what Grace needs to do. Keep running it, get a couple of first downs, keep the clock running. And at 2:55, it is running. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Be in Cami tomorrow. I think that game time is noon. Taking on Glens Ferry, the Pilots. Under center, takes the snap, hands it off, keeps the legs moving, picks up about 5 yards. Nice job by Matthews, Trevor Matthews. Great job tonight. And a timeout called by Prairie to stop the clock. 2:11. Down 10. And things looking good for the Grace Grizzlies to move on to the quarterfinals next weekend. Again, they'll reseed the remaining teams on the bracket. So we won't know who's playing who until at least after the Cami game. Now that guy's got the right idea. He's got those coveralls, Carhartt, fully insulated. Meanwhile, you and I are in our tennis shoes and jacket. Yeah. So, just time, 2:11 left in this one. The lead is 10. Grace over Prairie. 2nd and 4. Under center. Takes the snap. Draper hands it off. And another first down. It's now a first down at their own 36-yard line. 2:05 on the clock. As soon as they set the first down, markers, they wind it up. So they can take this down. At this point, down to about a minute. 40, 30. definitely in no hurry as they're still in their huddle.
Not that I'm saying that's a game changer, but sometimes players, when their head coach gets
They're going to call a timeout.
some situations, whatever it may be, they start.
So they might get an illegal substitution. No, they're going to call a timeout to avoid it.
It's for a deeper reason, and I believe he's watching for me.
So a timeout called by Grace. Not really what they wanted to do, but they did. Minute 29. And they were actually letting it wind down to the very end to take that timeout. Excuse me. So minute 29. And it's all academic at this point. Unless there's some crazy stuff that happens in the next 90 seconds.
I think that's maybe a good idea.
So tune in tomorrow for the Kamei Glens Ferry game. Where at least the sun will be out. Well, the sun will be up. I assume it'll be out. So Grace, after the timeout. Clock will start on the snap under center. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Handoff right up the gut to the 40. Gain of 4. Oh, they're going to say he got to the 41. Gain of 5. Couple more plays, and this one will be done. As we're at the minute mark.
Like I said earlier, if you're Ryan Hastrom, you can't. I mean, you're mad because you lost the game, especially in the state playoffs. But you got to be proud of your guys. They really showed up and fought, especially here in the second half. Maybe if they show up in the first
Under center, they'll just kneel this one down. And that's it. This one is done, your final score. 48 to 38. Oh, are they going to have to do another? Not sure exactly what the time was when they kneeled. I think it's done. And it is. Well, it's an easy one. We're not even going to have to take a break for it. IdahoSports.com player of the game presented by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Grace Grizzlies, number 4, Braden Kimball. In the first quarter, an 18-yard run, had a 36-yard run, and then a 49-yard pick 6 to start things off for the Grizzlies. After that, had catches, good defense, but boy, just starting that off there in the first quarter, it was all Kimball. And he is our IdahoSports.com player of the game. So as they shake hands at midfield, that is going to do it for us as Grace moves on to the quarterfinals after defeating the Prairie Pirates 48 to 38. This has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2024 2A State Football Playoffs. Coverage on Idaho Sports brought to you by Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal, Idaho College Savings Program, Valleywide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, Dip Fusion, Helmet Reconditioning, and the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Special thanks to Travis Mater, the AD here at Prairie, for the help and hospitality in getting this game to you. Congratulations again to our IdahoSports.com player of the game, presented by the Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to always keep your head in the game, whether you're on the field or on the road. Be in the moment and free from distractions. That is Braden Kimball. Again, thanks for joining us. Final score, 48 to 38 from our broadcast partner, Colin Ray. I'm merely Paul Kingsbury. Have a good night, everybody.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance.
year help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of IdahoSports.com is strictly prohibited.